Welcome to Money Made Simple, and today we are going to talk about what is income. To start it off, we are going to go over the boring technical definition of what people call income. According to dictionary.com, income is the monetary payment received for goods or services or from other sources as rents or investments, or something that comes in as an addition or increase, especially by chance. Merriam Webster defines income as a coming in, entrance, influx, fluctuations in the nutrient income of a body of water, also a gain or recurrent benefit usually measured in money that derives from capital or labor. Also, the amount of such gain received in a period of time. Has an income of $30,000 a year is an example. So now that we got the technical definitions out of the way, income is basically just, in terms of money, it is anything that you receive monetarily. So any money that is physically given to you, be it from your job or from assets that pay you money, or if somebody just gives you a gift, that is all income. Now, after doing a little bit of research, I found out that there are three types of income. The first type of income is earned income. Earned income is any amount of money that you receive from physically putting in time or effort. Some common examples of earned income is just your paycheck that you get from working a job, owning a small business, consulting, or even gambling is considered earned income. Some of the downsides of earned income is that it's obviously if you stop working, you stop making that money. Another downside is because the amount of money is directly linked to how much time and effort you put in. The only way to get more earned income is to get a higher paying job, get a raise, or work more hours. Lastly, earned income is taxed at a higher rate than any of the other two incomes that I'm going to talk about later on. The benefits of earned income is that first, you don't need any money to get earned income. You don't have to have any money up front to get earned income. All you have to do is use your time and your effort. This is why a vast majority of people start out making money with earned income in terms of just getting a job. Very few people have money already before they start getting earned income to buy assets to earn the other two types of income. And lastly, it is a great way to make some money that you can put into the other two types of income that I'm about to talk about. The second type of income is portfolio income. Portfolio income is named such because, as you know, if you own stocks or assets, you put them in what's called a portfolio. So portfolio income is any income that is generated by selling one of your investments at a higher price than what you paid for it. Portfolio income is often referred to as capital gains by some people because that's what the government calls it when they tax it. Some types of portfolio income are buying and selling real estate. So the part that's portfolio income is when you buy the real estate, if you sell it for more money than what you paid for it, that profit is portfolio income. Another type of portfolio income is trading paper assets. So paper assets refer to something you buy that is an investment, such as stocks, bonds, CDs, which are certificates of deposits. And I'm going to go into way more detail of those in another definition video. And lastly, the last form is buying and selling any asset that has monetary value, such as cars, collectibles, any sort of physical thing that you have that you bought for one price and you sell for another one. Some of the downsides of portfolio income is that it often takes a good amount of knowledge and experience to learn how to do it. Everyone knows that it's not easy to trade stocks, to buy bonds and all that and actually make money on it. Another downfall is you often have very little control of how much money you can actually make from portfolio income. It's very heavily dependent on the market, whether in real estate or in the stock market. It's also very hard to get portfolio income because it takes a good amount of money up front to get any amount of profit. And then lastly, portfolio income is taxed at high rates, sometimes even as high as earned income. The one big positive though is once you have the knowledge and experience to generate portfolio income on a consistent basis, you can continually get those profits and those benefits, and they can compound year to year based on the stocks and how well they're doing, as well as the real estate. Another benefit is any portfolio income that's held for a long time is generally taxed less. The third type of income is passive income, and it is my favorite and the way that the rich stay rich. Passive money is any money that you get from something that you've bought that you do not have to put any time or effort into getting that money. Some examples are owning stocks that pay out dividends or owning real estate that you rent out to people and then they pay you in return. Another type of passive income is if you own a business and you have somebody else run it, so you physically put in no time and effort and you still get the profits from that business. That is passive income. A couple other types of passive income is creating and selling intellectual property. So if you come up with an idea or you put in any effort into, say, creating an app, and then you release that to the world, any money that that app generates without you having to put in any effort from that point forward is passive income. For example, YouTube is full of passive income because people put effort into making videos, and once they release those videos, they have to put in very little effort to maintain those videos, and all the advertising money that comes in is passive income. Passive income is by far the best way to become financially independent. It's because passive income is generally income that you get on a monthly basis that's very dependable without you having to put in any effort. This is how the rich get richer, is because they buy assets that give them passive income. And they can just sit back, watch their money grow, and even when they retire, their money's growing because they own the assets that gives them the passive income. The next biggest benefit of passive income is that it is taxed at the lowest rate of any of the three types of income. I'll get into this in later detail, but if you own a corporation, you can actually take the profits from that corporation and invest them into new assets to generate passive income, and that'll allow you to take tax deductions in the process. Real estate can also be traded or sold and then upgraded to a larger piece of real estate using a 1031, which I'll talk about in another video, which is tax deferred. So you wouldn't have to pay taxes on the sale of your real estate if you used that profits to buy another larger piece of real estate. Another huge benefit that some people take advantage of, because you know how much money you're going to be receiving in passive income from a certain asset, sometimes you can borrow money, say for real estate, you could borrow money to buy a house and then have somebody rent it out, and then you know almost exactly how much money you will be making in passive money or passive income, that you can pay down the loan that you borrowed and still make a little bit of money. So sometimes if you're good at it, you don't even have to use your own money to start generating money through passive income. So that's a quick definition of the three types of income. There's earned income, there's portfolio income, and there's passive income. If you want to know more about any of the three types with more detail, just let me know down in the comments and I'll make another video with way more detail into one of the types of income. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and it's about time we make money simple.